Okay, guys, so hopefully I'm live. I'm not sure. I've hit the live button, but like last week, it's saying 0 people there, but I'm getting comments there. So I don't know. I must be live. And now it jumps up to 12 people there. So yes, I must be live now at this stage. Let me check the old YouTube side. Yes, it's live on YouTube. I don't know what it is. When you hit the live button lately, it just takes a while to go live on the YouTube side. So I just have to stay silent and say nothing because until I see numbers going up or see people saying hi in the comments. So yeah, let's see who was in first. Well, E-Waste Mike was here 2 hours early, and now there's no sign of him. So he said he was going for a nap. So there we go. He might be fast asleep. That's right. Recycling was in next. Ron was in. Steve SRT was next. Paul Frost was next. Who was it in? Scrap It All, welcome in. Jose, welcome in. Everyday Solars, welcome in. Oh, let me see who else. Truck Fan, good to see you, sir. Seeing you over there, Shark. Andy, welcome in. And Electronic Scrapper, welcome in. So, guys, if you haven't hit the like, please do. Really do appreciate it. What was your week like? What did you get up to, guys? In scrap related, if we can. We'll try and keep it scrap related. We'll try and keep politics out of it. This is not a channel for. We're not into. We try and keep religion, politics, and try and not piss people off in general. We try and be friendly to each other, talk about scrap and what's been going on with each other's channels and what's been going on in the scrap world. So just came off from Shark Scrapper there. So interesting talk there at the end. What about the YouTube side of things and what's coming new on YouTube? YouTube is constantly changing, constantly adapting, constantly trying to compete with other platforms. So they change stuff around a bit. Hey, Bush Dog, welcome in. See you scrapping. Was there anyone else there I missed? Truck Fan forgot to do his returnables. How can you forget to do your returnables, Truck Fan? It's what you do. It's what you do. Anyone have a blooper this week? There it is, the blooper question. So come on, help him out. Anyone got a blooper this week for him? Just to help him out there on it. So we're just making sure everything is working okay on the YouTube side of things. I think I put the link in, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Link is in. I just want to make sure everything is working over that side before we go into our chat. What has just happened there? Oh, now I know what happened. Sorry about that. Click the wrong button. Okay, so yeah, what has everyone else been up to besides bloopers? What did I work on this week? Well, you see my video. If you watch my Thursday video, I was working on gold pins with magnetic, non-magnetic, a mixture of gold pins. If you haven't seen the video, go watch it. It's up there. Ian Matthews. Go mad, Ian Matthews. I got a delivery timber today, and there was actually something that resembled that. I was there doing the timber, and next thing I spotted something. I go, what popped into my head? The Ian Matthews gardening photograph. That's all I'll say.
Oh my God!
Well, Shark Scrapper, welcome. Hard luck on getting the Shark Cage 3.0 there. You nearly had it.
Yeah, it was close, but oh well.
Irish, when is the next Wednesday stream? It's this Wednesday. Truck Fan, this Wednesday, every second Wednesday. So if there was no last Wednesday, it means it's this Wednesday. Oh my God, the old basement is filling up fairly quick here. You're right there, Ian. You okay there, Ian? You look a bit lost.
Yeah, I was trying to put. I was trying. I think I've got a sticky mouse.
Mike, don't even say it.
Nope.
Sweet.
Nope.
Don't even say it, Mike.
Nope.
So I was trying to pause the sound on YouTube whilst I'm on here, and I keep pressing it and nothing's happening.
Yeah, right.
Anyway, good evening, Shark. Good evening, Mike. Good evening.
Did you like that resemblance photo I sent you earlier?
I tell you, that was in wood, sculpted in wood. That was a tremendous representation
of the gardening photo.
Certainly.
Hey, Patrick Williams, welcome in.
Hey, hello, Patrick.
Ron.
A lot of Patrick Williams's little shorts are being thrown my way at the moment. That's what happens when you like somebody. You know, you stroll on you. After a week, I don't like it.
Hey, Mickey, welcome in. Oh, Coca-Cola for Shark, and I have my big 2-liter bottle of Coke.
I saved everybody and cut out the microphone when I opened it.
Could be like from the ad. So,
hey,
Ian, I haven't watched your video yet. I'm in the line to watch later. The one the day after the live. So, what was it like to be doing a live again, Ian?
Drunken.
You weren't that bad.
No, what I enjoyed was just being in here, being myself with other people. It's like just being in a pub and having a good crack. You know what I mean?
And the best bit was you fell over again, but we didn't get to see it because you had Ralph Morrick up on big screen at the time.
Well, if you watch the video, you'll notice how precarious my position was.
I'll have to watch that video later.
Well, yeah, I enjoyed it. It's just nice to, let your hair down. I know you two guys are both, it's been a long time, but, let your hair down a bit.
Follically challenged is the word you're thinking of.
Follically challenged.
Mike is the only one that isn't really follically challenged.
Mike, can you... I know it might be your thing, your thing, but can you just stop walking round?
You want me to?
The next day now, we just have to sit in the seat and you go, Ian told me I have to sit here and I can't move.
It's not so bad. It's when it gets to the end of it. Hey, Ian, how many times have you seen this red bucket?
And you were looking at the green bucket this time.
A blue bucket with
blue
a green
bucket,
lid. Why have you got a blue bucket with a green lid?
Ian, now look, don't take this wrong, but, that's like telling an Italian to not use their hands when they're talking to you. Mike's just got to keep moving, man.
Yeah.
Well, you know what I call it? And Mike, don't take this personally.
I'm in a bad mood, so be careful.
No, because I'm the type of guy I've seen. It's what you call procrastination. You just walk around and look at it rather than doing it. And what you need to do is less walking, less talking, more work.
Have you looked behind you lately?
And Ian don't shut up from the time he wakes up to the time he goes to bed. Are you talking about me? You do stand in one spot, though. I'll give you that. When you're
I don't have much room to move around, to be honest. I'm kind of linear. I can't do that circular thing you do.
And he'd hurt himself if he did it too many times.
47 times a video, in a 7-minute video. You know what I mean?
Quick question, Ian. Where did the number plate come off? What type of car was that number plate on?
I have absolutely no idea. A guy I know who many years phoned me up. Can I do a little job for him? I went and did a little job for him. That was just slung at a pile of scrap. I said, I'm having that. He said, oh, all right. That was it.
And why did you take it?
Because I know, although of no use to me, I know there's people abroad, Americans, who have this thing for number plates.
Well, Miss Canadian Scrapper collects number plates. No, she's Canadian.
Grandpa Kevin's already claimed it.
All right.
And
Evie, sorry, Evie, I tried to get the number plate for you.
I'm seeing that he paid for a meal for me. I kind of, feel indebted.
Yeah, every
What's
day
a bit
solid
so
is
bad?
right.
What's a bit so bad? It would have been so bad if it had paid for that £6.50 pint in that first pub.
Oh, will you let the £6 pint go, will you?
Hey, hello, Solace. Thank you very much for popping up, Joel, on Friday night.
Any word from Pooh's mate? Did anyone
No.
hear anything? And did you not ask our good friend to go and check on her, who lives just down the road from her, I think?
Yeah, I didn't. I haven't.
Huey lives close to her, doesn't he?
Yeah. No, he's a good. Might not mean a lot to Americans, this, but he's about that far away. Now, Americans go, well, 4-hour drive. Well, that's okay.
About 1.5 inches.
On a little map.
Truck fan is taking a little break for himself. You go
Yes,
and have a light
there you go, Shark Scrapper. I am a artist collecting materials. This is coming from a woman who's never weighed in any copper, she says. So why are you keeping all that copper? You're collecting materials.
She's waiting for it to get to 14,000 a ton. That's what she's waiting for.
I'm just waiting for it. I'm just waiting for it to drop, then I can weigh it all in.
There you go.
Again.
I'm just a younger Canadian version of Ian.
Because I missed Scrapper. You chose a very poor time to go moving across country. You cost me hundreds of pounds, you did.
Yeah, it cost myself hundreds of pounds. It was funny. I'd be watching the news, and my poor wife, she's like, "What are you getting so upset about?" I'm like, "Look at the price of copper."
And I can't sell it because I'm moving.
I'm hoarding at the moment, as you're probably aware.
Ian, at the moment, you've been hoarding for the last couple of years. What are you on about at the moment? Like it's something new that you don't normally do.
Yeah, he's a long-term investor.
Yeah, you're about in for the long term. You're correct, Shark. He's in for the long term. He started investing in copper a long time ago, and he's in for the long haul.
How much?
Not from when I weighed it all in when the price was low.
How much long term does he have to go?
Oh.
I'm here all week. Thank you.
Well, I'm hoping I've got longer than a week.
I'm hoping to at least get retirement done, and then good luck after that.
I think, forget the terminology. I think at heart I'm a whore because I've been offered to get me, my state pension. I can claim my state pension starting January. It's just under £1,000 a month. And you're thinking, well, if I carry on working, that's an extra £1,000 a month less tax. Bit more complicated because it's 20% tax, but because I'm a pensioner working, I don't pay national insurance 8%. So it's like 12% tax. You think, if I do another year,
I can save this amount.
I can have this amount, So, and I've not got a hard job, unlike some of you guys. I sit there and just shove them out, And now I've got an apprentice, I can just say, yeah, do that, Here, email him and tell him do such and such a thing. And it's like all of a sudden, my workload has halved at work.
Could you bring in some copper wire for your apprentice to strip for you while you're at work?
Well, I can't tell a lie. I turned up on Monday thinking it was going to be quiet. Now, I didn't know I was going to get an apprentice. So on Monday morning I turned up, he's an apprentice. And I walked into my office and they threw everything up, took everything out, reorganised it, give us all new benches. I've actually got a gaming chair, Go Faster gaming chair with red stripes down it. And I've got these stands with double monitors now that tilt and switch and things like that. I've still got a shit shit-wired mouse, but I feel it's wrong for me stripping wire on this brand new desk. You know? I'm not sure how they take it. You know, like, what's all these scratches? My shit mouse, a bit of grit underneath it.
Yeah, it's scraped all along.
So I'm waiting to see how that goes. Although he's a nice lad, I'm gaining him out of him. I'm gaining him out of his shell.
Not heard from. Oh yeah, Scrap Womble.
Scrap Womble, no.
Yeah. Look, it's again, as I say, some people come and go on YouTube.
That's true.
You know, they come and go, and they pop up after a couple of months again, or something like that. And yeah, but once you get to know people coming in and out, yeah, you do wonder, are they okay, or how are things with them and stuff like that. You know, even though you don't know them personally, but you do like to, when there's certain people that you always come in and out, you'd like to know they're doing well. So if anyone knows anything about Scrap Womble, how they are, and if they're keeping well, let us know.
Hey, Mike, have you left instructions with your daughter to make sure that we get invited to your funeral so we can make sure you're actually dead?
No funeral.
No funeral?
You're just
Then
going
how
to
are we
throw
supposed to make sure you're dead?
They're going to bring him to the shred pile, the nearest scrapyard, throw him on that, and there he is on the shred.
There you go.
Oh, okay.
You tell me the garbage can put me out in the street on Wednesday. They'll pick me up.
I had a similar conversation the other day with someone. Are you going to be buried? Are you going to be cremated? What's happening to you? I said, I'm leaving my body to science. And they went, what? Why? I said, well, apparently they pay for your funeral. They pay for your service. So you leave your body to science. They pay for your service.
Oh, you are so, even when you're dead, you're that cheap. You don't want to pay for something.
And they said, well, what do you mean a service? Well, I said, yeah, they do have a coffin and everything, but I'm not in it because I'm in a lab somewhere being sliced into tiny thin slices. Some of them will be might be that wide. Well, if you start up with feet, maybe that big, and then as you go along, they go bigger and bigger and bigger, and then they go bigger and bigger and bigger. And then it's like I said, that's it, you know. Your body's been left to science. How has this man lived so long? How has he abused his body so much? You know, and help you lot live a lot longer.
Anyone else gets scrapped? Yeah, aluminium. Aluminium here in Ireland, in scrapyards I go to, it's all the same price, whether it's cast or it's extruded or it's rolled aluminium. It's all the same price. It makes no difference over here. And in America, I know scrapyards graded. Here in Ireland, aluminium is just priced as aluminium, and that's it.
Find that strange because at the old anvil yard, they've probably got 7 different levels of aluminium. Aluminum. Aluminum.
Patrick says the same thing where he is in his one, all the same price, which I find a bit of a pain because they're going to give you the lowest price. They're not going to give you, so if cast is, we'd say normally whatever, I'll just go to 65 cents, and rolled is 40 cents. They're going to give you 40 cents for your cast. Simple as. They're going to go whatever's the lowest price on the market at the time, and that's it. So you're putting your cast in for a cheaper price, which I think is completely wrong.
We got all rolled, we got clean, we got sheet, we got cast, we got HE9, we got clean extruded, and we got dirty extruded. There's about 7 or 8 different categories.
What's this? Mine pays more than copper. For what? Aluminium? My yard wants cast and old sheet.
Mine pays more than copper at mine. Nah, what do you mean? Can't do. Impossible.
My yard wants cast and old sheet separated. Both same price though. Yeah, look at, if they're giving you the same price, I'd be telling them separated themselves. You know?
I have 8 different aluminum related categories at my yard now.
Oh, bollocks. Ron Shoot. Sorry, absolute bollocks. £8 a kilo for aluminium. £8,000 a ton for alley.
Well, tell us where that scrapyard is, because I'm going to ship my aluminium to them.
I'll buy a trailer and go over to Ireland.
Ron's not in Ireland. Ron's in the UK somewhere.
No,
Isn't he?
Ron's in doo-doo-da-da la land.
Ron's in the UK somewhere. Whatever scrapyard that is, I'm going to it. I agree, Irish, but what it is? Yeah, I know. If the scrapyard says this is it, you have no choice. You can't win with a scrapyard. I understand.
Hey, Irish, can you translate that 8 pounds a kilo? Can you translate that to American, please?
Yeah.
That would be about
13
about $9 a kilogram. So that's a lot of money.
That's kind of ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable. Unless they've made a mistake.
You can't say dick on YouTube.
I'm not saying he hasn't got that. I weren't there, and I'm not saying it. I'd love to see his ticket. But what are you going to get £8,000 a ton for anyway? The only way you're going to get that type of money for aluminium if it's printing plate aluminium. But that's a whole different category altogether. You know, from printing presses.
That would have been $10.65 a kilo. That's crazy money. No, whoever give you that price, Ron, get all your stuff into them as quick as you can because they've made a mistake, and get as much money out of them as you can.
He said he got the ticket.
Hey, I'm not doubting it. I'm just saying it.
Yeah, listen, people make mistakes.
That scrapyard won't stay open too long paying prices like that. If they're paying £8,
well, it might be the guy on the weighing bridge might not be staying there too long.
Well, yeah, that could be it as well. He might be gone. Whoever's doing the payout, whoever's priced that up at eight a kilo. That's crazy money. Like you don't get 8 a kilo, as we said, for copper. How would you get 8?
Listen, it could be dyslexic. It could have been tapping 3.
No, what he meant to put down? He meant to put down 80 cents.
You know, not even £3,000 a ton. You know, aluminium's at the best £1,000, usually 800.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. That's 80 cents a kilo, not £8 a kilo.
Anyway, come on, never mind that. How much did you check in? I hope you took about 500 kilos.
I guarantee you that's what he's done. Instead of paying 80p a kilo, he's paid £8 a kilo, which is crazy. Because that would have been 800 a ton, 80 cents a kilo.
Well, you know, I go to the old Anvil yard.
Yeah.
Okay. So, like myself, I go there regular. Like that. So a guy that goes there regular, I'm going to say a traveller, but that's nothing to do with it. And they should have paid him £300, and they paid him £3,000. They realise the mistake. They tell him, "Hey, we've made a mistake. And give it us back, and let's say we'll give you £100 for you."
Misunderstanding.
And he kind of went, "I'm keeping the 3,000, thank you very much." And I thought, that's kind of killing the golden goose. You go to the old Anvil yard because they pay better for non-ferrous than anyone else, and now you've ripped them off for £3,000. You can never go back to that yard again. All right, you've made £1,700 profit, but you can never go back there ever again. It's kind of like,
well, see, he doesn't have to go back there again. His brother can go back instead of him.
I think they would ban any McDo, whatever's, no, yeah, McDo, right? We don't deal with you.
Welcome in.
Hey, dances. So Ron Shoot, he said he took in 9.5 kilos.
So instead of getting 80 cents a kilo, which would have been about £8 something, he ended up getting what's the 8 by 9? That buck is getting sacked in that scrapyard for giving away that. I would have gone out straight away and looked for more and brought more in at that price.
Yeah, loafer. Yeah, we have that saying over here. pissed on your chips, and that's it.
Mhm.
That's just a ridiculous amount of money for aluminum.
They make-
Yeah, no, it's definitely,
what Irish has said, instead of putting
yeah,
800
80
pound
cents
a
to
ton,
put it. Decimal point is in the wrong spot.
they've got fat fingers.
Yeah,
Don't go back there, Ron.
yeah. So instead of getting £8, Ron, you got £75.
Oh, Claire P said your live on
Okay.
Friday was funny. At my expense, as usual. We had some mirth and merriment.
Yeah, you went for a good 3 hours, something, was it?
But that's because I was sitting down. Normally I
Or
can't
lying-
stand up that
Or
long.
lying down at one stage.
I only fell off once, and that, unfortunately, when I had...
And I have to admit, that was not a very dramatic fall. I mean, that was like, couldn't even confirm that you actually fell.
Yeah, because he had Ralph up on the screen, so we didn't know whether he'd actually fallen or not.
It weren't a full fall, but I did come off. It was a bit precariously balanced.
So I came in for a while, then I had to go do something. I came back and you guys were still on, and then I had to go get a shower, and I came back and you were still on. I'm like, holy cow, when is this going to stop? What is he trying to go for a record here?
It's just like being in a pub and talking with mates. You just go on all night, don't you? It was enjoyable. It was enjoyable. I paid for it though on Saturday. Not the drink. Me, an old guy staying up, till like 1 o'clock in the morning. Jimmy C. Hello,
Hey,
Jimmy.
Jimmy C.
Ian, it's good to see you scrapping, Irish, and everybody
Seen you
else.
live a couple
Mike.
of times, Jimmy, and not been able to join.
That's all right. I understand the time frame, man. It's all good.
Yeah, most times I catch Jimmy, it's when I'm up getting ready for work in the morning. Jimmy's still going live from the night before.
Exactly.
Well, I'm the same, and Jimmy normally says, "Oh, it must be time Ian's up ready to go to work." But my commute to work, I go over a railway bridge, and they're taking this bridge down, and they give me a detour. And this detour, well, everybody has to take this detour. So I now have to leave 30 minutes earlier than I would normally leave.
Oh, dang.
And it's going to take till
That'll ruin an old man.
6 months before they replace this bridge.
Yeah. How many years, Ian, have you been doing that time, that commute?
29 years.
29 years you've been doing the same commute, and now they threw you by a half hour in the morning.
Yeah.
That's a rough one right there.
The thing is, I just renegotiated me terms and conditions. And I'm like, fuck you, I'm leaving. I'm retiring early. And I'm like, because of the traffic is so bad, I said I need to finish at 4:30 to miss all that traffic, get a bit of quality of life. They went, yeah, okay, we can live with that. And then they knocked this bridge down, and leaving at 4:30 is just no difference whatsoever.
And Ian, can your apprentice not cover for you until you come in? Can you not just say my apprentice is looking after the place till I come arrive?
Like I said, he has to catch 2 buses to get to work, hour and a half. My personal opinions, I think it'll burn him out. I don't think he'll bother.
And what age group is this apprentice?
19, 18, maybe 19. And of course, that means he's only on £6 something, €6 an hour because he's an apprentice. I find it totally wrong. I've told my boss it's totally wrong. And all he says, well, I only earned a low wage when I was an apprentice. I said, it's wrong. You do the same job as me, exactly the same job as me. He should get at least a man's wage, not slave labor wages.
The apprentice wages are ridiculous, I think, personally. Again, because if you're doing so many hours a day and you're doing the same job as Ian said, it doesn't matter whether you're apprentice or not apprentice, you're doing the work. So pay a working wage or whatever it is. and stop
Hey,
taking.
Ian, you better be careful. Your boss is going to say, you know what, Ian, you're right. We're going to lower your wage to $6 or £6.
Listen,
That'd just force him to stay in the shed.
listen. If he said tomorrow, Ian, can we call it it? I'll say, yeah, thanks. What's my package? I'm off. You know, my next 3 months of work is here.
Uh-huh.
3 months. I see 3
I see-
years.
Yeah, I was gonna say at your rate, because you take in more than you get rid of.
Yeah, he takes in more than he
Come on.
gets rid of.
Oh, just
You,
watch that.
you don't have the words no.
Oh,
No.
just watch that last video I did. I'm like,
I did.
I'm like, okay, I'm going to eat this elephant today. Next thing you know, I'm stood here and, hello, hey, Ian. I'm like, yeah, what can I do? Yeah, I'm clearing my shed
Hey.
out. Would you like all this?
Ian, I wanted to mention it when I missed your Friday thing. I didn't even see it. Sorry, but
It's all-
freaking just a few minutes ago, I watched your video that was introducing the announcing the stream, and I was like, did you fall off the stool? And the next video, you talk about falling off the stool. I was laughing. I was crying sitting here because it was too funny. And I had no idea.
It's okay. It's
Because
okay.
I remember you falling off the chair.
This was just a gentle fall.
Uh,
Yeah, a small fall.
mhm. Yeah, I remember when it wasn't you. Not only you were legless, but the chair was too.
That's when Ian used to stack stuff up to make a chair.
That's what he did. That's what he did last night, a Friday night.
Yeah.
Oh,
He had a couple of bins and a bar stool stacked up.
that was precarious Friday night.
Yeah, it was.
Precarious.
You just gotta. You could see it in his last video. He's like, it's obvious the thing was he basically built a rocking chair on stilts.
But the thing is, there's a lot of weight keeping it down.
Yeah, it needed a little more ballast on the bottom.
But yeah, I enjoyed that night. I enjoyed everyone coming in, a good crack, a big chat with everyone. It was nice to just not worry about scrapping all the time. Just go in here, like go into a pub, having a few beers, having a laugh with everyone.
Oh yeah, it's good when everyone is
Exactly.
is relaxed and able to have a bit of fun and talk about their hobbies and what they're up to. And I did you agree? Did the Saulers get her way with your plan for the garden? There's someone in the basement I didn't see. Sorry, Kevin. Did Saulers get her way to have do the next challenge? Did she?
We've discussed it today on the chat, saying like I said, I'm sure she said December 26th. Apparently it's this December.
So wait a minute. You're saying that Saulers had her way with Ian?
No.
She got me to participate in.
That's a big word for you, Ian. That's a big word.
Yeah, participate. That's a lot of syllables.
Yeah, you had to split the word up. So he did.
Yes.
By the way, welcome in, Kevin.
Kevin was, spotted this and said, I want that for myself. They're quite rare these days over in the UK, these old aluminium number plates.
It'll go right up next to that huge little sticker there. You know that thing?
Mhm.
Up at the very top there.
Oh, yeah.
You call
Oh,
that a
dang.
That thing.
I like that.
Uh-oh. Somebody's coming through the door. It's my brother-in-law.
You know what they say about people and the size of their stickers?
Hey there. No,
That's a banner. That ain't a sticker.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's a billboard.
right.
Yeah,
Did
I'm
you-
Ian, are you compensating?
I'm impressed he got it back in one like uncreased. Right. Loafer, what's your problem? Have you got some sticky keys? Sang, bang, 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 bang.
Thank
What
you.
was that about? Thank.
Mhm.
I'm just looking for something here at the moment, and I'll be
And,
go me for a minute.
I was, Grandpa Kevin,
Yeah.
was tidying up today. I found this carrier bag. So what's in there?
Oh.
Oh, dang.
Is that a 2X?
Fuck's 2X? I think it's a bit bigger than that.
Oh, well, I can wear it as a nightshirt with my company.
It's a frigging tent. It should fit Jim Lee.
Did that come from Omar the tent maker?
Mhm.
It's a big one. And then one of these and all.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
One of the original.
the original.
That one, that'd fit E-Waste Mike.
Well, send him the other one because that's bigger.
So what are you saying? I'm not gonna live long. Remember, I don't need that.
Well, you were meant to die on your birthday before your birthday, and that's come and gone. And you're
Yeah,
still here.
I got screwed. Sorry.
What am I going to do with them?
Anyhow, Mike, how are you doing after your with your leg and stuff? Everything improving?
They still bother the shit out of me.
Is it okay?
Ah.
Probably that blood pressure.
Solus says that's the new size of Merkef. It's one bigger than a Merkey.
Oh,
A Merkey. No, is it? It's like a big tent, a Merkey.
we know what a marquee is.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, no, sorry, the Americans may not.
No, I know.
Oh, yeah. It's not used much anymore here, but yeah. Mhm.
And just so you know,
Grandpa Kevin, I don't even notice.
Turk's belly's bigger than mine.
There's a big guy came in your door, had a wander around, picked something up, and then walked out your door again.
Yes, that was
What?
my
No.
mother-in-law. My wife's sister's husband. He
My wife's
my
sister,
wife's sister,
husband. So there's a brother-in-law.
correct.
Well, you could have said brother-in-law. My head was like,
He did.
Yeah.
He said brother-in-law earlier, but you want
Wife, sister, cousin, freaking.
husband.
But in West Virginia, that could still be your brother.
And your uncle.
Hey, Shark, that could be your father too.
Hey, listen, you're in Carolina these days, I believe.
Uncle Daddy.
Uncle Daddy.
Yeah, you're in Six Finger Land. You know what I mean?
That's like I'm my own grandpa.
Yeah, that's like the song. I'm my own grandpa.
He keeps his motorcycle up here in my barn in northern New Jersey.
Oh, Mike's got food.
He lives 2.5 hours away in Long Island.
I've got cookies.
There's actually some logic to that.
Cookies.
I know.
Yeah, he gets a 2.5 hour break getting to your house. Then he gets on the bike there and gets to enjoy,
Enjoy the countryside.
enjoy the countryside and the fresh air. Puts
Yep.
it back in your garage.
And
Yeah.
then drives all the way back to Long Island.
Yeah. I can see the glory in that. I used to, I lived outside of Boston, and my boss used to say, "Why don't you take your bike to work?" I was like, "I do it a little here and there, but you're sucking exhaust the whole time."
Too many idiots on the road.
Yeah, but there's idiots are everywhere. It doesn't matter country or city or whatever. But my thing is when you're in traffic with a motorcycle, all you're inhaling is exhaust,
Yeah.
and I didn't enjoy it. I'd rather be in a car so you could roll up the window and but in your bike, it's like, yeah,
Didn't you live in, what was it, Massachusetts or something?
yeah,
Shit.
yeah, huh? Massachusetts.
Massachusetts, yes.
Mhm.
How are you getting on,
Well,
Jimmy?
Jimmy, I can also understand in Boston with all those brick roads that a motorcycle would just not be any fun at all.
Yeah, but you only see those are few and far between. You know, they really are cobblestone roads. I mean, there's a few of them in Boston, but that's where you got to be in the little neighborhood that's in. You know, it is annoying and all, but yeah,
New York City still has a few cobblestone streets.
yeah. I mean, and actually in Boston, the ones in Boston that there's still cobblestone, you don't want to be driving in anyways because they were made for horses. You know, seriously, they're made for horses. They're narrow. I've actually had to bring moving trucks down in there, and it's like you know, if someone parks wrong, you can't get in. You know,
Oh, yeah.
Oh, plenty of cobblestone roads around here.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Cobbles are worth a fortune. You can get £1.50 each.
Cobble. It's a freaking granite rock. Come on.
Yeah.
I've been going some salt.
Mhm.
Come on, Mike.
Oh, good Lord, Mike.
Mike and a cheesy beard.
Fucking great impersonation there.
Right. Scrappy JC. Yeah, few and
Hey,
far and few cobblestones. What is it? Freaking the North End, I believe it is. The where all the Italians are. Freaking.
He's got chicken noodle soup.
Homemade
Ooh.
from scratch.
Yeah.
Ooh.
From
I
ham,
hope
And
And
it
it's all
goes,
over your belly.
and ham and grilled ham and cheese.
oh, grilled ham and cheese even. Ooh. You special today, eh?
No,
He's definitely special. Yes.
Well, we ain't talking about small buses or nothing like that, but
Special in his own way.
In a way, it's a strange how a disparate section of community has all come together, coagulated into a homogeneous lump as we are.
Did you swallow your dictionary or something today? And you just said I'm going to sprout out all these words tonight and make myself sound educated.
That's right.
Listen,
Now I go college.
I'm
No,
the oldest part-time scrapper and I'm quite erudite.
Oh, aren't we good with our words tonight? Look at Shark, he's just Googling to see what you just said.
oi.
No, I was checking something else out.
Checking out what does homogeneous mean. I know. Oh, Jimmy, what am I going to do with that massive sliding chop saw?
The massive, actually, that one's worth keeping because that's a compound miter saw, dude. That's
It's big, isn't it?
yeah. I mean, that thing's actually worth holding on to. I would think if it works.
The guy gave me was an old guy, and he says, like, I can't carry it every time. I can't carry it anymore. He said, I have it on my bench. But to use it, he has to bring it out and put it on a workbench.
Yeah.
A workmate.
Yep.
And he
I
said
understand.
he broke his back a year or two ago, and he's never been. And he's like, I can't. It's too big for me anymore. I was going to leave it out for the scrapmen, and one of the neighbours said, "There's one right corner."
Yeah. Right. That's too funny.
Hey, Truck Fan's leaving us. So have a good evening, Truck Fan. Thanks for being here.
Right, truck fan.
Truck fan, have a good evening.
Y'all just wasted your breath.
I was waiting for Mike. I could tell he was going to say, I could just look over. I said, Mike is just going to say something.
See you in a couple minutes, buddy.
Well, you know,
See you in a couple of minutes.
my dad used to say to me, you know, you can be nice, but with a little bit of effort, you can downright awkward.
From Boston, but went to school. Were you originally from Boston, Shark?
No,
Oh,
that's what I
you
said. I was not.
Not from
He's
Boston.
Oh, not from Boston.
Not
Sorry,
from
not from Boston. Not
He
from
went,
Boston.
he went to an approved school, a good school, approved school near downtown every weekend for 2.5 years when you lived
Lived
out.
out in the Cape.
So how old
Yeah,
you?
we lived out on the Cape for almost 5 years, and for 2.5 years I was going to school in Boston. So
And how old
I'd,
would you have been
drive
then?
up to the outermost T station, take the T into town, go to school, and then reverse that.
Yeah, but Shark, how old would you have been then?
This was 09.
Hey,
Oh, this is like 1909. You know,
I was just, 09, what? You were in school in 09? What
I
happened?
was getting my MBA.
how did you go on with all the horse and carts?
Yeah, a late bloomer.
it was his fourth attempt at graduating 5th grade.
I was working on my MBA at the time.
Okay.
That's my fault.
It doesn't mean he was going to school in his short trousers. So he was. Yeah. Doesn't mean he was going to.
I have to admit, I've had very little education.
Were you in Cambridge? More so.
If he was stealing the copper out of it.
No, that was my job. That was my job.
And you know, as I grew older, my kids grew up and they went to school, and
Yeah.
when I used to see their homework, I was like, "Hang on, this is your O level. No, this is your A level. This is your A level of 18 years plus." I'm like, I was doing that at all. I was doing that at 16. I was doing that level at 16. I'm like, they've dumbed everything down.
Uh-huh.
Maybe you're just thinking they've dumbed everything down. You know?
No, they dumbed it down, man. Trust me, especially if you're talking about public education. I mean, because I went to private school for 9 years, right? And then when it's for the first grade school years, 1 through 8, and when I got into high school, I didn't have to crack a book because everything in high school was just a rehash of shit I learned years before in a private school. So basically, I got a high school education with my private school education.
Without even graduating 8th grade.
Yeah, exactly. Because I ended up getting my GED without cracking a book. I freaking and only did a year and a half of high school. So I aced those tests. It's like.
Anyhow, Jimmy, how are you settling in your new digs up there?
I'm digging it. Yeah, I'm digging it out here, man. It's all right, It fits well with me. I like the cooler weather, I was freaking outside yesterday for like 3-4 hours out in the yard, just screwing around,
Hey, Shark, I'm gonna drop down. Scrap and Irish, I'm gonna drop down for a while. I've got a couple things to take care of, and if there's a chance for me coming back, I'll beg for it.
I know, but I'll be finishing in 10 minutes anyhow, or what?
Right.
15 minutes. So.
Yeah.
Kevin, that big guy's come robbing you again.
Yeah, watch out behind you, Kevin.
Yeah, I know. I see it.
He's behind you. Oh no, he isn't. Oh yes, he is.
It's Bob.
Hi, Bob.
Hey, Bob.
Why does Bob have an axe in his hand?
Kevin.
Why is Bob about to stick an axe in the back of
He
your head?
probably
Kevin?
found it out in the barn if he could bring it in.
Listen, bollocks. He's like this. He's stuffing his pockets. Watch him. Like,
Well, he's got to do something.
He went into the house and he said, "Where's Kevin?" And Kevin's wife goes, "Oh, he's outside there talking to them idiots he talks on a Sunday."
All right. I'm gonna hit.
Kevin, take it easy.
Take care, man. Great to see you again.
Take
look
care.
what he
Stay
shoved up
healthy,
his
all.
jumper. Look what he shoved up his jumper. Look at that, mate.
Hey, if you're sending me a shirt, don't forget that number plate, huh?
I'm not saying that. I give you enough shirts in Edinburgh.
I did say if.
If no,
If.
I'll send Mike one. I'll write on it number 2.
I'll change it to a number 1.
All right. I know. Next one.
Bye,
Thank
Kevin.
you, Kevin. Oh, poor. So, Ian, who did you con into making them shirts for you?
The guy who does all my adhesive labels and Whitworth for work.
Oh, so a guy that who you was looking to sell some stuff to your workplace, and you go, oh yeah, we'll get our labels and stuff, but in return, I would expect to be getting 10 t-shirts a year, and how many stickers do I need every year?
But 10.
That's because you can't be bothered to go to the post office to send them out. Come on.
It's painful going to the post office here.
Uh-huh.
How is it painful to go to the post office? Now, I can't speak because I don't know stickers.
It costs money.
It's painful to go to the post
No,
office.
it's not the
Because I'm
money.
lazy.
It's the opening hours. So I can only go on a Friday afternoon.
But have you not got a post box there that you can throw your letters in?
Well,
Don't you have a wife?
so to answer that question, yes. If it was going in the UK, stick a stamp on, stick it in, gone.
Yeah.
But it's different sending it to the Americas, to international. It's
Yeah.
all, they've got this thing with 3 slots in and in. Will it fit in that one, or that one? So the price is different, and you don't know until you get there.
Yeah.
So you're going to stick it in.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to show you how to do this, Irish.
Oh yeah, is that how you do it? Is it? Oh,
To show you how to fill it out.
okay.
Anyway, what would you know about going to post office scrapping Irish?
I know. That's why. Why do you think Mike is doing there? Why do you think he's showing me how to fill out a thing online for sending
Hey,
something?
Mike, is there a drop-down menu so that all you get is the relish, or do you get to select the other stuff?
You know, I could probably just order the relish, but it'd probably cost me $40,000 US. They actually ship around the world. I didn't know that.
Well,
I
how do you
don't
think
need
you
you, Irish.
got it?
I can go do it myself.
And do you know what you do then when you do it yourself? Just go on and say, "Oh, look what Irish sent me," and then I'd feel good about it.
No.
No.
If I do it and order myself, you're in for a world of shit. Guaranteed.
But don't you normally go to America? Normally, Irish.
I haven't gone to America in the last 3 years. I usually go every second year, but I haven't gone in 3 years. So that means I'm definitely going to have to take a trip next year.
Let me know when you're going.
Oh, I knew you'd say that.
Bring my shirt.
Yeah.
I knew you'd say
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, he'll pay for the extra bag.
I got a number
will,
one
he
Irish
will.
shirt.
You will. All right, pay for the extra bag. I don't know what part of America I go. I usually go to Chicago, New York, New Jersey. They're the main spots I usually go to.
Mhm.
You need to go to Carolina. I believe it's nice there.
I would, but I hear that he has no shark cage got yet, so I've nowhere to stay. You see, if there was a shark cage, I could sleep in that. You see.
He's the next one on the retirement thing.
Anyhow, Ian, when you retire next year, you'll have loads of time for traveling.
True.
You know.
Well, I can just see Ian traveling. He'll be like, so if I put myself in a box and I ship myself by DHL, it'll only cost me half as much as if I actually get on a seat in the plane.
Thing is, when you know you're not working, right, you can just like look online and you think, oh, easy Ryanair or whatever it's called, going tomorrow, 19 quid return flight.
Yeah.
I can do that. I do intend to go and visit Guido. Just turn up, wander around his castle.
Ian, if you go onto Google Flight Tracker and put in somewhere you want to go to, they'll put you months ahead. Like I like going to Italy, and I see there now they sent me a thing today to say that in November flights are only 50 quid return to Italy from Ryanair. So that I can decide now whether I want to book and go in November. So if you go onto that, I think it's Google Flight Tracker and put in a destination you want to go to, they'll send you when flights go below a certain price. So you can go then. And it's usually a month or two ahead of when you want to go.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's great when, you know, your time's your own, you know, but until then, you know.
You could have your time as your own now if you want it. A man of your standing in the company, like, they'd allow you a week here or there.
The only reason it's not now, and there is a little bit of honesty coming here, you know. As a purchasing manager, you know, as a buyer, when it comes to the Christmas period, there's a lot of gratuities coming away. It's like middle of September. It's a bit bleeding stupid finish now, isn't it?
Oh.
No, I might as well wait till the end of the year and get all the gratuities.
And could you not leave them for your apprentice to get as a little bonus for him, so that he's the guy that gets all this at Christmas as his little bonus?
I hate to corrupt him so young.
Oh, that's okay. That's okay. You're doing it for him. That's what you're doing it for. Hey, Ralph, welcome in.
Kids these days, the you know, all that kind of shit. You know what I mean?
Multitasking.
They're scatterbrained.
No,
because they do. Yeah, they got so much shit going on.
No, like, on your phone, you've got that green app, you've got the blue app, and you've got the other green app. Everything is messaging to people.
Mm-hmm.
They don't actually talk to people.
Oh no, they're not social.
Right. So I hope nobody's watching, but never mind. So first day, we go out. I'm showing him around the factory. I'm showing him how everything works, explaining the nuances, this and the other. I get collared. We've had a phone call off a customer. They think on the delivery, they've delivered another customer's order to us. Could I go out and check? Yeah, I go out and I check. I find it. They have. Right. I bring him with me just to show him. We're on our way back. I get collared by somebody off the shop floor. Ian, oh, bloody hell, can you do this? Bloody hell, it's a bit urgent. Going on the way back, I think, ideal time. I'll get him to phone this supplier back and say, yes, we found his missing goods, and I'll deal with the urgent thing. We come down, we sit there, and I say, right, you phone this company, tell them we found the stuff, I'll deal with this. He went, you phone him. I don't do phones.
He just does emails and texts.
Hang on, apprentice, first day. You phone him. I don't do phones. I'll admire your confidence. And I kind of had to put him straight. Your job's going to be 90% on the phone. And it's like, start now or leave. I didn't put it in such brutal terms. I've been gentle.
Uh-huh.
I said, you will use the phone. Yeah, you will. I got the confidence. If I'd have got, as an apprentice, gone to work 50 years ago and spoke to, I'm not his boss, but spoke to the mentor and gone, no, I don't want to do that. You do it. I was like, no. It wouldn't have happened yet.
Mm-hmm. It's a different world these days, Ian.
We're laughing at office. They're all laughing because he went out and he went somewhere. I'm like, see what he said? You phone? I don't do phones.
Don't do phone. But he's in the phone all day.
Yeah,
just
but
not talking. Yeah,
not talking.
Not talking. It's like, I think they kind of think it's confrontational. You know, speaking to somebody on the phone.
If you ring a young person, right? Say you ring a young person, you ring them, they won't answer, and they text back, "What did you want?" They won't answer.
Yeah.
Text back, "What do you want?"
Yep, exactly.
They're like, answer the phone, and I'll tell you what I want.
I'll tell you what I want. What I really, really want.
Oh.
You know, that was a good impersonation of Posh Spice there.
I have a ghostly appearance. Yeah, it's a lighting. I either look like this or I'm overlit. You know, like.
Well, I just thought you was a little under the weather, and I didn't want to raise it. You know what I mean?
mean, I can do
It's the ghost. It's the ghost of Jimmy Past.
Yeah.
There you go. Now,
Tell you
yeah.
what your background reminds me of. Who's that cat? Come on, Mike would know. Came on, he used to sing songs and changed his name about 14 times.
I don't know. Changed his name about 14 times.
He had the same background as you. He kept changing his hat. You said hat, and he put a different hat.
Oh, you freaking
Him, yeah.
Recycle dude.
Yeah, recycling dude.
Yeah.
I know what you were saying, but I had a different
Yeah.
name.
He didn't have this background, but similar.
Hey, Scrappy Doo, welcome in.
Good friend of another guy that Irish Mike likes. That Scrapping Irish is going to put up.
Yeah.
What? Huh?
Good friend of another guy that Irish that Mike likes. That's
I don't like anybody.
going to put up.
I don't know where you get your information from.
Yeah, Mike doesn't like anyone. Who are we on about now?
Skills.
Oh, who's the on about?
Not real skills.
Actually,
I'm
Joe
not gonna
Skills
say his
and Recycle Idiot did a live stream yesterday or the day before. Oh, I mean Recycle Dude. I'm sorry, my bad.
All right, the one who ripped her friend off by not giving him all the money.
That could be anybody.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
There's a long list.
Allegedly ripped her
Which one are
friend
you
off.
talking about?
That's the same person.
Watch God, Mike. What was it? Grandpa Kevin is saying everyone have a great week, so he must be going somewhere. So,
He's chasing that bloke who's robbed his house blind.
yeah, he's trying to get the stuff out from under his t-shirt.
Hey, there was a lot of stuff.
I think you've been at the bottle of whiskey already.
No, to be honest, I've only had 2 cans of beer all day.
Oh,
I drank all the whiskey. Hey, hello, Dan. Hello, K&D.
Dan, welcome in.
What up,
Greg on,
Hey, Dan.
on the live on Friday night. Were you suffering a bit on Saturday morning? Hey,
You know,
Simon, welcome in.
Not really. I actually didn't drink that much. I probably only had about 4 cans of beer. And you're talking like from 6 o'clock in the evening till midnight. It wasn't a
What
lot.
time did you start your live at? Was it 8?
Oh, it was 8, but it just like listen. I went on StreamYard, everything. They sent me a password, went in, logged in, set everything up. Boom! It was out there on the internet, and then there's a little button that it says "Go live."
Yeah, go live.
Now, whether I've got a sticky mouse, I don't know. But every time I went live, you got your drop down box. But by the time I got to the drop down box, it disappeared.
Oh.
Like,
Ian is working on MS-DOS. Don't forget that.
and it would not, even when I managed to keep pressing it, it would not, for love of the money, go live. And I was wondering whether it was because I was on Chrome. So I tried it again on Microsoft Edge. It was the same, wouldn't work. I'm wondering if because it's like, MS-DOS 3.7 rather than, what is it? What was it now? 97, 98?
No, we're up to Windows. Windows, what are we on now? 12, is it?
11, 12.
11, 12?
Stop using your computer. I need to upgrade it. It's ancient now. You lot piss me off. You really do. You e-wasters. Honestly, you get something and going, here an i7 chip, state of the art graphics card. Oh, look, it's got a nice chip on it. I'm thinking, I'd give me eye teeth for one of them. One of valves went on it the other day. I had to change the valve in it, and you're just getting all this state of the art stuff, scrapping it. Iris was the other day. That terabyte drive. Oh, no days, man. That terabyte drive.
Ralph said there to you that you can use your keyboard to select the options in the drop-down menu.
Only if you've got all the keys on your keyboard.
Well, you don't need the escape key, so you're okay.
Yeah, you also have to know how to do that stuff. Come on.
Anyhow,
Remember-
before we finish up, I'm going to shoot around and see what everyone has planned for the week. So we're at that stage of the evening. So, Shark Scrapper, what's your plan for the week?
Well, let's see. I picked up another pallet of boards, so I've got some boards to get sorting on. Get another video together for Wednesday. Continue to look for Shark Cage 3.0, and just the regular honeydew list for moving in. And then we'll wrap it all up with a live again next week on Sunday.
Okay, so you have your week planned out. Mike, what's your plan for the week? Why do I ask this? I don't know why.
Nothing.
He's going to walk around his shed for
I'm gonna walk around my shed. I'm just gonna do a video every day of just walking in a circle. I'm not gonna say a word every day this week. Look for my. It's gonna be called just a circle walk.
Well, it's just
Oh, you
same
know
old,
what?
same old.
I'm gonna walk around the block about 100 freaking times. Or until 25 minutes until my phone shuts off. Because my phone only records for 25 minutes. Then it shuts off, so I don't know. No, I'm
So-
going to shred run Monday or Tuesday, and that's it. I have nothing else going.
Oh, I have to tell you, Mike, I watch it on Fast
Why
Forward.
don't you tell me when it's your turn?
Mhm.
And you're funny when you're walking around fast. It's kind of like mincing.
The problem is I can't walk fast anymore.
Yeah, but you do
You can when you put it on 2 times the speed.
Yeah, on Fast Forward, you're like you
Mhm.
mince round.
Uh-huh.
I'll
I've
put
been
my
watching a
10
lot of videos that way lately.
Yeah,
That's
a lot of
funny.
people
You know what you could do? You could put that on and then put the Benny Hill music in the background.
You don't need it. It's like watching Keystone Cops anyways.
Mhm.
You could have the
Yeah,
Benny
or
Hill
the B song.
Uh-huh.
Anyhow,
You have to realise that Mike didn't have a squeaky voice.
but anyhow, Mike, are you picking up more motors from the scrap yards, or are you buying more stuff off them this week? No.
Nope.
Oh, okay,
I got nothing going on.
okay. Jimmy C, what's your plan for the week?
My plans is to do more lumberjacking. All I've been doing lately is really just chainsawing some of the tree that I had cut down in the yard. You know?
Getting timber for the winter.
Yeah, well, not really for the winter. It's just I saved a lot of money by not paying the guy to haul it off. So, freaking I figured it'd give me something to do when I want to be outside, and
Okay.
when I want to be outside, I go out there and cut it up a bit,
Yeah, that's fair enough. So that's your plan for the week.
And
Hey,
I'll have a
Sorry.
couple of years worth of campfire wood,
Good.
Okay. Ian Matthews, your plan for the week?
Stripping Romex.
Ooh.
I've only about 40 kilograms left to go at.
And are you doing the Patrick Williams trick on some of it, or have you resorted back to your old ways?
Knife. Knife's the way.
It's when people get into a habit of doing something, it just comes to second nature. So you just do it that way,
I mean, I was contemplating something today, actually, because I've gone electric. I bought an electric wire stripper.
By the way, I want to say hi to Philip.
Oh.
And Tommy came in and
Hey, hello, James.
Philip came in. So welcome in, guys. Good to see you all. You bought, yes, you were telling us last week you were buying an electric stripper for a very good price.
Right, it's one of these things. Right, I bought an electric wire stripper, which will help me do the job quicker.
Did you get it at Aldi's?
No, I got it off Marketplace.
Okay.
So because I only paid £20 for it, no, $22,
Uh-huh.
needs a little fettling. And it's one of those things. Well, I need the space to fettle it. The time I need to fettle it, I could have stripped it all by hand anyway. And it's one of those things, what do? You put the time into fettling it, it'll help you eat that elephant a bit quicker. Or do you eat the elephant to make the space?
What word are you using? You need the time to fettle it?
Yeah, fettle it, not fiddle it. Fettle.
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 What is that?
Okay.
Fettle. It
Set it
fixing.
up.
Oh,
Set it up.
Okay, yeah, okay. So setting it up basically. And
Yeah, fixing any
Yeah,
problem.
it's actually an English word. It's an old English word for fettlers. For
nobody cares.
I think you would call them fitters these days.
okay.
engineers, fettlers.
Yeah.
They're
Okay.
somebody who fix things and mend things.
Okay. I got you.
Okay. Well,
Put a time
interesting.
limit on this crap, Irish.
What'd you say?
You ask everybody what they're doing for the week, you got to have a time limit. Because if you don't, you sit here and listen to that clown down here and you start going like this. You can't take it no more.
Can't believe you never heard of fettling.
Well, you know.
Pedaling, but that's not the description I had for it.
Be careful
There's a
now. I
lot of
know
words that I haven't heard of, so I'm glad to add that one to my vocabulary.
Yeah. Right.
See, Jack will use that the next day when he's out there, and his neighbors will go, "What did he just say? What was he on about?"
I mean, when you said it, I assumed that's what it was because of what you're doing, but I didn't know.
Hey,
Anyway,
Miss Canadian.
So what do I do? Do I fix the wire stripper to make things quicker, or do I do the wire? Then I've got time to fix the wire stripper.
Miss Canadian Scrapper, the reason I met Ian Big was I tried to get that number plate behind him for him to send it to you, but he's actually already said he's going to send it to Kevin. He'd agreed to send it to Kevin. So unfortunately, Miss Canadian Scrapper, I was trying to get him to send it to you, but he'd already agreed to send it to Kevin. Sorry about that. Scrapping together, welcome in, by the way.
You're right.
Simple Man came in as well.
Hello, Evie. Listen, the stuff I should have been sending to Evie 3 years ago, maybe 4 years ago, possibly 5. I'll get around to it one day. Promise.
I'm gonna go ask the Canadian or the Canadian. Jesus, the neighborhood hooker. She knows what fettling is. Do I got $1? Let me see if I got $1. Just in case.
Fettling's not same as fiddling,
Yes.
and that's not fiddling.
Not the same as that type of fiddling either.
It's more like Jimmy Savile fiddling.
Or it could be someone was fiddling the money.
Well,
Someone was
fiddling,
the money.
normally what Ian does in his shed, because he does more work moving shit around in there than he does freaking actual scrapping. Come on. So it keeps him young, There's all the extra work in that garage.
Oh,
Anyhow, I'm about to finish up before
solid. That's because these guys don't know who Jimmy Savile is. Okay.
I know, and I tried to skim over it. I tried to skim over it like it didn't happen, and then you had to bring it up, Solers. Why did you have to open your mouth again? I just skimmed past it like it never was said, and then you had to say it again. Oh my God.
I'm kind of glad now I didn't get a Jimmy Fix It, but I didn't.
Shut up, Matthews. Shut up.
I wrote to him once. I wanted him to fix it.
That deserves a super chat.
You may have to turn off the camera too.
Oh, stop.
Just put him in the basement for life.
All right, he brought it up in his own live as well, did he, Solers? Okay. Oh my God. Hold on, I'll take him off mute now. I think he's finished.
That was it, and he said no.
Oh my God. Right. Anyhow, thanks for everyone being in. I appreciate everyone who was in, everyone that came up on the panel, everyone in chat. Don't forget to hit the like. Be live again on Wednesday night, scrapping something out on my 1 hour scrap out. And whoever the Tank Inc. down with that sort of thing. down with that sort of thing. I appreciate you all being in. If you haven't hit the like, please do. I'm putting the link in for Solers there now. I think I have the link copied. Let me make sure. Copy.
Oh, Simple Man. I didn't see Simple Man come in.
Simple Man come in, yeah.
Hey, hello, Simple Man.
And as Ralph would say, scrap you all later.
Love you, Ralph.
Appreciate you being in.